my lovelies. Today we're going to be asking the question, what do I need to hear right now? So we'll be picking the 3 piles. We have the Devil. We have Judgment. And we have the 2 of Wands. So if this helps you pick your pile, go ahead and go to card 1, card 2, or card 3. If you would like to pick using crystals, I have that too. There's 3. So we'll start with here, and this one is a Tibetan quartz. This is a green fluorite, and this is a black and white marble. If you'd like to see your cards, this is the Devil. This is the 2 of Wands. And this is Judgment. And there we go. Now, if that helps you pick a pile, you can go to that pile. If you would like to pick with your zodiac, I have that next. So we'll give them a little stir. We'll pick 4. So we have Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, and Virgo. We have Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, and Aries. And then we have Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, and Sagittarius. Now, if that helps you pick your pile with your sun, moon, or rising, or any other placement you would like to use, you can go to those piles now, and I'll see you in your reading. And hello, my pile 1, my brave pile 1. You chose the Devil. Doesn't mean that's going to be what the reading's about, but boy, that's a really powerful card to pick on your first day out. And then we have, this is the Tibetan quartz. And then you might have picked it with your zodiac. Now, if you didn't pick it with your zodiac, it does not mean it's not your pile. It just means that's a different way for people to pick piles with their sun, moon, and rising, or any other placement. It only means that that's one way people like to pick their pile. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be you. There we go. So we're going to be asking 5 questions, and these 5 questions are going to be telling us, guiding us, and what I need to know right now. So let's pick 2, 3, 4, just one more. There it is. Okay. Here are 5 cards. Then we're going to be using this deck for some clarifiers. We'll probably just need a couple of these. And that's 2. Super. Put those here. We'll be using this oracle. There's 1. We'll be using this big ass oracle. Here it is. I brought the tea leaves back. Let's give them a spread. And we're only going to pick a couple. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super. Okay, fine. Yes. And they didn't go all over the floor, but they were pre-shuffled all over the floor, just so you know. I think it's kind of clear why you chose this pile 1. So let's get into the reading. We're going to start with Justice. Position 1 is, what is your current situation and the energies that are surrounding you? So you have Justice, and the short answer is, you are in a situation where fairness and balance are critical. You are currently dealing with issues that contain truth and balancing of the scales. This could be legal matters. It could be ethical decisions. What is needed is an impartiality in your life. All right. Bing, bang. I'm just banging everything here. So we have card 2, and card 2 is going to tell us what hidden influences or factors that are affecting your current situation or what you need to be aware of. And you have the 3 of Swords. So the short answer is there's underlying pain and heartache affecting this situation. So it suggests there are hidden influences, including things like unresolved pain or disappointment. There's definitely some heartbreak in there, because the 3 of Swords, usually the picture is a heart and there's 3 swords going through it. So that would be painful. Pain, heartbreak. There's an emotional distress that may be impacting your ability to see things clearly. It's affecting your current situation. So I'm sorry about that. The 3rd card is the important message. What is the most important message or insight that you need to hear right now? And the short answer is, you need to seek wisdom and guidance from established traditions or mentors. You need to look outside of yourself and what you normally do. You need to look for professional help or mentors or someone who can give you guidance. Even if it's spiritual, find that mentor, find that guidance. You need to seek counsel. You need somebody else's experience and knowledge to pull solutions from. So the 4th card is the 4 of Cups, and it says, what actions should you take? What should your response be to this? Whatever's going on here. It looks very serious. I can see why you're drawn to the Devil card. This looks really serious, or it feels for you very serious because of the heartbreak. But let's keep going. The short answer is, you need to really reflect on your current situation and reassess your options, because I feel that maybe with the heartache and the disappointment that's going on, that you need to reevaluate. Maybe you need to take time to look into introspection. You might be dismissing some opportunities, and you need to think about what is truly important to you and consider the possibilities that you might be overlooking, because this might be shadowing, putting on some darker glasses for you, so you're not seeing everything that's available to you. And this is saying you need to really open your eye. You really need to reevaluate. You really need to look inside. You really need to find out all the information, because some of it might be there and you're just not seeing it, or it might be a little hidden from you because you're just not looking in the right place. But this is saying keep looking. There's more information for you. And then the 5th card, which is the Knight of Wands. And so the 5th position is always the potential outcome. So if you seek guidance with what is hurting, the short answer is you will experience like a renewed energy and an enthusiasm. You'll get that power back. So if you go out and you find your guidance and you find people who have expert knowledge in what is going on with you, you're going to get that energy back. You're going to get that passion and enthusiasm back, which you're not feeling right now. You will be ready to take bold, decisive actions towards your goals, a renewed sense of purpose. You're going to get that part of you back that right now is hurting. And right now you're looking for some kind of justice. You're looking to make some ethical decisions on something. And once you get the information, get past this, get the information you need, and really look at all the avenues that you need to look at to get the best information, you're going to get that sense of purpose back. You're going to feel renewed. That's a very powerful answer, that you will get a part of yourself back. So we have 2 clarifying cards, the 10 of Needles and the Listener of Needles. Needles in this deck is Swords. What the 10 of Needles is saying, and I'm going to put it right here because it means a mental exhaustion. Mental exhaustion can harm more than just your mind. So it's saying that mentally, whatever happened is really hurting you, but it can also hurt you in other ways. Like when your heart hurts, you also have less energy. Maybe you get a little accident prone, stubbing your toe all the time. That's me. It would be one of these things. So there's a lot more going on. There's a lot more that you need to think about. You need time to reevaluate because your energy is being suppressed right here. It's low. Heartache will do that. Heartache will bring you down. This brought you to your knees, is what it looks like here. It's really just brought you down. And you really do need that help. You need someone else to look at your situation and say, this is what you need to do. Because right now, when you're on your knees and it's just hurt and pain and disbelief, you're going to be missing possibly the opportunities to get your power back. And that's what's so important with the Hierophant. They can look at your situation from a different angle. If you see here, he's looking at the whole picture, where when you're on your knees, it's hard to see everything. And so we have the Listener of Needles. Put these back. And the Listener of Needles is like a seeker of truth. You need to find that person who's not going to be swayed by biases or fading emotions. And I really do see these two working together. This person is going to help you seek that truth or is going to help you find that solution to get you back to you. Get you back to where you have your energy and you have your power. So this is basically reiterating everything we know right up here. Just saying, yeah, no, this is exactly what's going on. This is what you need to listen to. And then this one says, take action. And it says, I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So what this card is saying is, don't hesitate. Victory is within reach. The universe is saying, action creates momentum. So don't stay on your knees thinking that this is how the problem is going to be solved. It's not. This is saying whatever you want or you're wishing for and you're crying out for, this is the right time. Face those fears. Pain can make you freeze. Like some responses to pain are you just freeze up. You don't really know what to do because pain takes over your normal reaction because you're hurting. And what this is saying, don't wait to feel better. Don't wait to magically get answers. It's saying take action. Go find this person that has the knowledge to help you. Get moving. This is the right time. Right now, face your fears. Get that ball rolling in the direction that you need to get yourself back. And then these cards, which are so fun. I don't know why I get this one so much, but it's 4. You saw me shuffle. This card is called Abduction. And the story of the card is this person came and stole their child and is taking it to raise the child at her house. So the dark side of this card is it's showing loss and stolen property and robbery and something taken from you. And I do believe something has happened. Something has been taken from you, even if it's just peace of mind. Something has been taken from you. It's put you on your knees. But the positive of this card is that it's an easily solvable crime or mystery. Follow the clues to logical conclusion. And the logical conclusion on this card is that if you just follow the path, it goes straight to this person's house. Easily solvable. She's not going anywhere else. She's just taken the path from this house to her house. Easy. So what this is also saying, I believe, is that once you get this help, once you get this knowledge, this person who can give you counsel and has experience with whatever is going on, that the solution is very easy, very solvable for you. And that's the good news. You're going to get back to who you are, which is this passionate, enthusiastic person. Not this person down on her knees, or his knees, or your knees. This is not you. This is what something has done to you. And you're going to work your way out now. You're going to work your way through this and get back to you. You are. And it looks like something has been done to you. Something has happened to you. Someone, maybe, has brought you here. And you will easily solve this. Okay, so quickly with our tea leaves, we have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. I don't know if that person is what is causing this pain, or possibly this older woman will be your hierophant. She will be the one that will be able to give you the wisdom and the guidance to help you through what you are presently going through. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So I do believe there was a problem, and this might be what has brought you to your knees, is that something has happened and it was unsuccessful and it really brought you down. It really hurt your heart. The Three of Swords, the three swords in the heart, it just, that would be pain. That would be painful. So something has definitely happened. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. Well, that might be, again, what the problem is. It's really describing what this problem is. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Well, again, that might be the problem person, or it might be the person that's going to help you. We're really getting a backstory of what's going on here. Tulip, great passion. Well, I hope that once you get through this, your passion will come back. Your passion for life, your passion for love, your passion for your fellow man, your passion for everything. Because the Knight of Wands has a lot of passion. It is a fire energy. So definitely I think that this belongs over here, because I do believe that you're going to get that back. You're going to get up and you're just going to start running. You're just going to get it. This is all coming back to you. Bell, announcement. Well, I don't know if the announcement was kind of what broke you, or once you get through this, the announcement, I'm back to me. I solved this problem. This problem will never happen to me again, because I now have the tools and the know-how to fix this. And then we're going to have wealth. Well, I hope that's coming for you. I hope that is a part of what will solve this, what will be coming in for you when you get your energy back. I mean, that's a wonderful card to end on, isn't it? It's because, yes, you're going to have this, maybe this wealth of knowledge is going to come in for you. It doesn't necessarily mean money. It could be this wealth of knowledge that you're going to gain from this person here, which might be this or this person. You know, you will know better than I will. It could be not only just finances. It could be a wealth of education, a wealth of people who are around you to support you. It could be in many things. And it sounds like it's probably good things. Thank you, Pile 1. Thank you for letting me guide you in some way. I hope this has helped you. I hope this has enlightened you. And I really can't wait until you get back your power, your renewed sense of purpose. And I hope to see you in another reading. Hi, Pile 2. You've picked this pile, possibly for this card, the Two of Wands. You may have picked this pile because of this green fluorite. And you may have picked this pile because of the zodiac. If you do not pick the pile because of the zodiac, that's okay. That doesn't mean the pile is not for you. It just means that's one way people like to pick their pile with their sun, moon, or rising, or any other placement. This is for everyone who picked this pile. Okay, so we're going to pick 5 cards. And these 5 cards are going to answer 5 different questions that will answer the ultimate question of what do I need to hear right now? So give them a little bit of a shuffle and we'll get our 5 cards. One, 2, 3, 4. Wow. See that zoom? That was one quick card. I really wanted to come out. Just zoomed right out. So we'll take a quick look. We have the 6 of Wands, Chariot, 6 of Cups, the Sun, and the 4 of Cups. Great. Now we're going to get some clarifiers here. One. Okay. Those 3. Take these little oracle cards. Take a looky-loo at those. Okay. One of those. Then we get these big old throw them around. Show them who's boss. There we go. We only, goodness, I only want one. Got one. Okay. Then these little ditties. See what they have to offer for me. Okay. Let's see how you're sticking up. How many is that? 4, 5, 6. Oh gosh, stop. 7. That's great. And okay. Super. Okay, yeah, that's gotta go over here. All right, so let's start. So the question is, what do you need to hear right now? And we'll start with position 1. Position 1 asks the question, what is your current situation and the energies surrounding you? And you have the 6 of Wands. So the short answer is you are experiencing, or you're approaching, you're about to get there, to a period of success and recognition. The 6 of Wands indicates like you are currently in a state where you are achieving success, you're receiving recognition for your efforts. Hard work is paying off, and people are recognizing it and acknowledging it, acknowledging that you're such a good hard worker, you're doing such a great job. So that's where you are right now. You're getting recognized for the good things that you do, and that's a good place to be. Position 2 is what hidden influences are affecting your current situation that you need to be aware of. So what's kind of happening behind the scenes while everybody's celebrating you, or they're about to recognize the wonderful things that you do? This isn't necessarily behind the scenes, but it's showing that your determination and control is what is driving this situation. You have like strong willpower and determination and ability to control conflicting forces. You know, you're controlling two horses here. One wants to go that way, one wants to go that way, and you're just with your own determination, your own willpower, you're making those horses go forward. Does that make sense? Your influence is propelling your forward movement more than you realize. I think that's what's hidden, is like you don't realize just how strong and determined you are. And this is really pushing you into this position where people are really going to or are recognizing how successful you are or how successful you're going to be. And you should see that you are really, like, this didn't just fall in your lap. You worked hard for this. You really pushed for this. So realize that this is happening because of you, not luck or circumstance. This is you driving that, which I think is going to be something that you're going to realize. But we'll keep going. We have the Six of Cups in position 3. And position 3 is, what is the most important message or you need to hear right now? Short answers: reflect on positive memories and past experiences. It's asking you to reconnect with joyful memories and experiences from your past. The importance of nostalgia and kindness and reconnecting with your roots and past childhood influences. I think this is coming up because possibly your drive is having you miss out on some of the beautiful things that you've forgotten about from your past. It could be friends. It could be just enjoying life. Maybe you've kind of forgotten that. Maybe you've been so focused and so driven on your passions and pursuits and getting this success. You've forgotten some things that made you who you are. Your good memories, you know, childhood friends, childhood influences. Maybe you've kind of forgotten that. Because sometimes when we're pursuing something, we put a lot of things aside to get that success. And this is just basically saying, take a look back. Be a little nostalgic. Remember where you came from. So what action should you take in response to this important message? And then it says the Sun. Well, short answer, embrace all this positivity and celebrate this joy in your life. Now, I don't know if sometimes you like push that away, or maybe you're just so determined that you don't believe possibly that you deserve it. And this is saying, no, embrace it. Feel that optimism, feel that joy that's going to be coming at you. By focusing on this joy and happiness, it's going to bring more into your life. It's going to be bringing joy in what you do, because I think you're very determined and you're very focused on your pursuits. And it's like, no, take time to enjoy. Take time in nature and take time like just experiencing all the good stuff. And then we're going to the last one. And the last one is potential outcome. And that's the Four of Cups. What will happen if you follow the guidance in the suggestion actions here? Short answer, you might experience a period of introspection and reevaluation. So it's saying that you might find yourself, when all this good is coming at you, that you're probably going to start contemplating and doing some deep thinking. Might reevaluate some of the things that are happening here. Some of the good things that are happening, maybe there's a little voice in there that's making you second guess things. There might be some opportunities that you're overlooking, or there might be something that you're ignoring. Is it from your past? Is it maybe you're ignoring celebrating what is happening because you're just so driven. There's something going on that is going to make you slow down just a little bit. And you're going to either get some memories from your past, or you're going to get something will happen and you're going to go, huh, I didn't think about that. And I think we definitely need some clarification because there is something in the background here. It's asking you about your past, and it's asking you about you slow down and take a look. And at the same time, it's saying, hey, look, some really good things coming. Hey, it's because you're, so driven, and hey, you need to celebrate it. But there's something underneath. And I hope these are going to give us a little clarification. So we have the High Priestess. We have the 7 of Seeds and the 2 of Candles. So what do they say? So the High Priestess is going to tell you to trust in your divine feminine wisdom. It doesn't mean you have to be a girl to have feminine wisdom. Everyone has a male and female persona. So it's saying your feminine wisdom. Your intuition knows the truth. So there's a truth here. Maybe that's what you're going to be thinking about. Maybe there's something going on here. Let's keep going. 2 of Candles. And that asks, how will you balance? Because the 2 of Candles is about balance. How will you balance your passions now? Will you, maybe this is what it's asking. Will you stay put or chase something new? We'll go and we'll look at the 7 of Seeds, which is the 7 of Pentacles. And it says, are you happy tending to your garden, or is it time to let it go? So here's 2 things almost saying the same things. And this is saying trust your intuition. So this might be the underlying question in this whole reading, is that you've got some really good things coming because you're so determined. But they're saying once the celebration, you're in the midst of celebrating this and everyone's celebrating you, what is your gut saying? Because it's asking, are you going to continue with this? Is this something you want to do? Maybe look back in your past. Where did that passion come from? And is there something else that you want to do? This definitely goes over here, and it's saying, look, are you happy doing this? Is this what's giving you happiness, or is it time to do something new? Your gut's going to tell you. And maybe looking at your past, maybe looking at your positive past memories, it's going to highlight something for you to say, yeah, this is exactly what I'm working for. This is exactly what I want to do. Or have I been pushing so hard to get this positive outcome, this positive result, that I've kind of forgotten what I really wanted to do. I've kind of forgotten where I really wanted to go. I've followed this path and I've done so well and I followed it so hard that I kind of forgot. Hey, I remember I really wanted to do that or this or whatever it was. And I've kind of forgotten that. I've kind of forgotten maybe what's going to bring me the ultimate happiness. You're happy with all the accolades that you're getting now. But is this really what you want? So this introspection right here, you're getting such good out of this, but is that really what is filling your cup? Is that really what you're supposed to be doing? And what I mean by supposed to be is intuition-wise, you're going to feel in your gut, is this the right path? And do I continue this? You're really going to feel it. So now we got a question. Now we know what kind of is the what do I need to hear right now? This kind of answers it. What you need to hear is that you need to listen to your intuition. Do I want to continue what I'm doing? Or was there another path that I probably dreamed about when I was younger and I really want to pursue that now? This is making me happy. But is there something else? Am I really happy? Is this really fulfilling me? Is this really filling my cup? So there, finally, thank you, little cards. Then we have exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. So what this card talks about is stepping into and beyond what others anticipate for you. What it says is, were you playing small? Was this easy? You were working hard at it and it's easy and you're getting on, but was it easy? Was it small? Do you have, here we go, there's another, do you have bigger dreams? Did you have bigger dreams when you were younger? And you played it safe and you did this and you exceeded because it was kind of easy for you. But were you satisfied? Were you satisfied doing that? And what this is asking you is like, were you playing small? Do you have bigger plans for your future? Your intuition knows. You know. Was this just too easy? Was this, you worked really hard at it, but was it easy? Did you challenge yourself? Was this really what you wanted? So let's look at this beauty. That's number 11. Now, number 11 is about spilled secrets. I don't know where this is going to fit in, but let's give it a try. So evil deeds finally uncovered for all the world to see. It's revealing the truth. What this is kind of saying. Maybe it's been easy what you were doing. But the truth is, which has been covered for a while, maybe it's going to spill out. Maybe the truth is that, yeah, you're great at this. And maybe people will be like, well, why would you ever change it? You're so great. Maybe the truth is that's not who you are. That's not what you want. Maybe you're going to be revealing that, hey, I've always wanted to do this, whatever this is. It's much harder than this. This is easy for you. You're just getting everything from it. But maybe now the next challenge, the next thing is harder. And maybe the world's going to be like, but why would you ever? And you're like, because I know that this is what I want. I know this is not satisfying me. I need to do something else. So you're going to be dropping the ball on everybody. It's like, oh, thanks for all the accolades, but now I'm going to go do this. Oh, tea leaf. Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Is that you? Are you stubborn? Are you kind of feeling like maybe this energy here is what got you to where, people are going to celebrate you? You're just stubborn and you just get what you want and there you go. I don't know. You will know. Hand. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. Possibly when you figure out if you're going to stay or if you're going to go. You might need a hand. And here you go. You might need a hand with going in a new direction. Because you've been so good here. It's been so easy. Maybe a hand will be needed, or a hand will be reached out to you to say, hey, I hear you want to do this. I can help with that. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. Yeah, I think once you let everyone know that possibly you want to do something else, there might be a little trouble with that, especially people's attitudes when they're expecting one thing and another thing happens. So, but it says triumph. So, yeah, you'll be exceeding people's expectations, I think, once you get on the right path or a new path, if that's what you choose. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Well, wow, we're getting all these stubborn cards here, right? Another one. We got a ram and a mule, both stubborn. Is that you? I keep asking that because where does this fit in? I understand that being stubborn can be a positive thing and it can get you exactly what you want. Maybe you are unwilling to change. Let's see what else they say. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. Yeah, I think once if you're stubborn, set your mind to it, I think, yeah, you're going to successfully get to where you want to go. Don't be stubborn again. What's this say? Period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, I think you probably are there now. If people are saying that you're so successful and they're going to celebrate your hard work and everything, you probably are very prosperous and have abundance. And I think though, but what you do need is that balance, and you do need this new adventure. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. Could that be the hand that's going to be helping? Possibly when they find out, hey, could be that childhood friend. Maybe that's where this Six of Cups, remember that's about positive memories and experiences. Maybe that has to do with a childhood friend thinking about you. Maybe there's something that the both of you talked about or did in the past that's going to bring you right back there, and it gave you so much happiness. You think? Career. Well, yes, I think we are talking about your career. I do. You're very good with what you do. Possibly there's something missing, and you know intuitively that in your gut there's something missing. And maybe you need to rekindle that friendship with somebody from your past. Maybe they will have that help or guidance to help you find that path that you really want to go into. Stop playing small, right? Stop doing what's easy. You're successful at it, but is it enough? That's what this card at the end is asking. Is it enough? Is all this enough? Is there something else you know you should be doing, you want to do? Make plans for a better, fulfilling future. Don't be stubborn. Two stubborns here. Don't be stubborn. Open yourself up to the possibility. Maybe even if you're just stubborn and you don't want to, maybe just open yourself up to the possibility. Maybe get a hold of that friend and see if that's going to rekindle that drive and that fun and joy in your heart. Maybe that's something that you need to think about doing. Because success is great, but if you're playing it small, all the good and all the fun and joy can seem a little hollow, because you have a greater dream. You have a greater potential. And I think that's what this is saying. You have a greater potential. You're really good at what you're doing, but you have a greater potential. And you need to tap into that. Thank you, Pile 2. This has been really fun. You have a wonderful, wonderful life ahead of you, and I'm excited for that for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in another reading. Hi, Pile 3. You may have picked this pile, or card 3, because of the Judgment card. You may have picked it for this black and white marble, and you may have picked it for the Zodiac. If you do not pick it for the Zodiac, don't worry, this is still your pile. That's just one way people like to pick with their sun, moon, and rising, or any other placement. This pile is for you too. So we're going to pick 5 cards, and these 5 cards are going to tell us 5 answers to 5 questions about what do I need to hear right now. We need 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's look at these. This card has come out in every one, and I shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So we have the 10 of Wands, the King of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the Knight of Wands reversed. Oh, and the Hermit reversed. All right. We'll have to see what that's about. Let's take little clarifiers. Okay, let's try again. Got them. And a few oracle cards. Need fun. Got you. Thank you. I will take these beautiful babies. That one. And just a note, pile 3, that as I was pre-shuffling these cards, they did go all over the floor, so they are shuffled beautifully. Okay. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Super. Yes, very well shuffled when they all go all over the floor. Put that one right in there. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start with card number 1. And this position is the current situation you are in and the energies surrounding you, and you have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is a feeling of being overwhelmed and burdened with responsibilities. You are currently carrying a heavy load and you're feeling stressed and you're overburdened. You've got various obligations and tasks, and it's all becoming too much. There's so much coming down on you. This is the most you can have in Wands. It's all the Wands, all on you, and you're carrying this all around. It's heavy. So yes, we can definitely see that your current situation is heavy. A lot going on. So hidden influences is the second position, and you have the King of Wands, and it's asking what hidden things or factors are affecting your current situation that you might not be aware of. The King of Wands. So it looks like you might be taking all of this on because unconsciously, or maybe a little knowingly, your desire to lead and achieve big goals, maybe you have a problem saying no. You want all the attention. There's something going on with you that you are influencing this in this situation. Maybe you're taking on more than you can really handle. Maybe you're just not saying no to anybody. Maybe you're just trying to do everything. Some people have this desire to be everything for everyone, so you will do all the things that they want, to the point where maybe it's just like, oh my gosh, I've got so much to do. I've got everything to do. It's all on me because I said yes or because they expect it, whatever it is. You're kind of allowing this to happen subconsciously. Maybe you don't even know you're doing this. Maybe you're just that sweet person, and when somebody asks, of course you're going to help. But boy, it's all on you. And that can be a big, big burden. So yeah, it looks like you're just piling on, piling on, piling on. The third card is the important message or insight that you need to hear right now. And that's the Four of Cups. There's something that you are overlooking or maybe taking for granted in this situation. And it's saying definitely you need to reevaluate your situation. You really need to look inside yourself and say, is doing all of this good for me? Is this really helping the people I want to help if I'm doing everything, right? I mean, it's not making me happy. You know, maybe a few things I did made me happy because I really wanted to help those people, or I really wanted to do it all myself. But now it's at the point where I really got to ask, is this really what I want in my life? Is this really helping everybody if I do everything? Do you know what I mean? You really need to ask yourself, what are you doing? I mean, are they taking advantage of you, of your good nature, and just like, oh, they'll do it. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. You going to worry about it? No, they can do it. Is that really helping them? Probably not. You being that good person and not saying no, is that helping you? Probably not. So you need to really look at the situation and saying, what is best for me? Because it seems like you have the attitude that maybe helping everybody is the best thing for you. And you probably enjoy it. You really probably do. You probably have that big heart. but you're hurting yourself doing this. It's getting to be too much. You really need to think about, what are you piling on your plate? Because it looks like you're piling a lot. A lot. Now then we have the fourth card, and that's the action you should take. What is the response to this message of overwhelm? And it's the Knight of Wands reversed. And boy, I thought, oh no, reverse. Should I have flipped them over? Glad I didn't. Because what the Knight of Wands reverse says is to avoid impulsiveness and rushing into new ventures. And boy, doesn't that really speak to what is going on in here? Maybe you're really quick to say, yeah, I can help you with that. Yeah, I can do that for you. Maybe this impulsiveness is what has got you in trouble. You're not thinking about the consequences of accepting everything. Everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't need to be the first to raise your hand and say, oh, I'll do it. I'll help. I can get this done. Maybe just sit back and let other people take the lead. Maybe let other people figure out their own shit. Sorry, but oh, that's why I'm sorry. I felt that coming. Okay. Yeah, let me just choke. No more phone calls, right? Yes. So, yes, taking on more responsibility because you're being impulsive and wanting to help. You really do. But you're making hasty decisions, and you need to really not do that anymore. You need to really pick where your energy is going to go, because what's happening is you're running out. This is getting so heavy, right? You need to save some of that energy and some of that good work for yourself. You need that. Take care of yourself, because if you're run down, who's going to be doing all this stuff? Who's going to be helping? Nobody, because you're not going to have that energy. You're not going to have, and you want to keep that spark, right? You want to keep that fire going. The Knight of Wands is a fire card. So you have this beautiful energy and this passion, and you really don't want to drain that on everything. I think you need to pick and choose what you want to put that energy towards. And remember, also put some of that energy towards yourself. You deserve it. Then we have the Hermit in reverse, and the last card is the outcome. So the outcome is that if you do this and you kind of pull yourself back, this is warning you, but hey, don't pull yourself back. Don't think that not helping means that you need to be isolated and withdrawn and that you need to shut yourself off from everything. That's really not what we want. We don't want that. We want you to be a part of the world, be a part of, the things that you enjoy. Don't think that saying no is, well, now no one's going to talk to me because I'm not helping anybody. Don't think that people are going to ignore you if you don't help. And especially don't say no to absolutely everything. That's not who you are. That's not your light shining. Let's look at you. Your light, you are a light. You are the shining beacon of just happiness and goodness and positive energy. And by saying no to people does not mean that, oh, well, I'm going to say no to everybody now because, you guys have used me enough. That's not what this is saying. This is saying what you need to do is to be careful with your energy. Still do the things you enjoy doing, that, helping people seems to be your thing. You probably enjoyed it, and that's why you offered to do absolutely everything. This is saying, no. Pick and choose your things. Don't all of a sudden go from one end where you're carrying everything to the other end where you're carrying nothing. You're not going to help anybody. Everybody could just piss right off, not helping anyone. That's not what we want. We want you to say, I'm going to pick and choose. I'm going to let others solve their own problems. I don't have to solve everything. Don't shut yourself off. That's not who you are. And that's not going to make you happy. right? It is saying, though, that you need to, shine your own light for yourself, right? You need to do things for yourself, not for everybody else. You need to step back and let other people solve their problems. And if they really can't, oh, it's going to eat you. You want to help. So help them. But let them try first. Do you know what I mean? Let them try to solve it on their own. They're going to learn so much more when they fail than when you're doing everything for them. What lessons will they learn when they fail and they have to do it again? Well, they just learned something. They learned what they did before didn't work. See, those are things that other people need to learn. You're probably an expert in so many things, but they're not learning. They're learning to come to you. They're not learning their own lessons. And I think that's one thing you need to learn here, is that your light can be a guiding light, but you don't have to do everything. Show them a path, but let them walk that path. Let them learn on their own. I think that's a huge message, and I think some people really need to hear that people sometimes need to fail, and that's their greatest lesson, because now they know never to do what that was again. And going to you, they never learn it. You're the easy out. So let's look at these. Yeah, like this. We have the Ace of Seeds, and we have Virtue. So Virtue is a Hierophant, and it says to reflect on the lessons and the support that shaped you who you are today. And it says, remember that you have things to teach moving forward. And that says exactly what we were saying with these two, is that the lessons that you can teach is that some people need to fail and some people need guidance along the way, but you don't have to do it. You don't have to learn these lessons for everybody else. They need to learn them. And it's okay to be the guidance, but don't be carrying the load. That's very good. Also, we have the Ace of Seeds, which is the Ace of Pentacles. And embrace this moment of saying no. Embrace this moment of growth. Embrace that. I think that that's one thing. See this as a positive. See this as growth. Saying no is growth. Saying yes is not growth. Not for you, not in this situation, not when you've got so many things on your plate. Saying no is going to be growth for you, and celebrate that. Be proud of that. And I think that's what these two are kind of saying together. We have stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. That is what the Knight of Wands is saying. Don't be impulsive and say, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Step into silence. Let them figure it out. Allow yourself to relax in that moment. In that moment when this problem is arising, relax. Let everything go. And focus what is truly important. And what's truly important is these people need to be self-sufficient, right? You need to let them learn on their own. You can be that guiding light, for sure. You have that knowledge because you've been doing everything. You have so much knowledge. Share the knowledge, but don't share the work. Don't share all the responsibility, share the responsibility. Don't take on all the work. So when this chaos is going on and they're all coming at you because that's what you've taught them, when they're all coming at you, feel this peace, this inner sanctuary, this peace, feel that. And then just say, you guys can figure it out. And they're like, what do we do? What do we do? Well, maybe you can do whatever it is. Do this. They'll either take your advice or they won't. And if they take their advice, they'll probably get a much better outcome. But if they don't, what a lesson they have learned. And they won't do that again. Be that quiet. Be that strong stillness. You can help them in so many different ways. You don't have to carry everything. right? What have we got here? 10. 10 is herbs. Let's see. I love those drawings. 10 is herbs. And herbs are you use and collect to either make good things and bad things. So good things you would make would be a remedy. And it's a solution created by combining various elements. That works so well, right? You can help them find solutions by giving them little bits of this and that and this kind of advice. You can offer these to them, right? You don't have to be the one doing it. This also talks about unsolvable equations, as in, like, sometimes things are not solvable. And that's something else to learn. Like, if they do come with this problem and you don't know how to solve it, it's okay. It doesn't mean you have to take that on. It means that now here's something else they will learn. Not everything is solvable, and not everything is solvable by you. That makes sense. But what I really see here is that, yes, you're going to be able to dole out information and advice that is going to help them solve their own problems. You have so much. You have learned so much. You have done so much that you are a wealth of knowledge. And now you need to be proud and be strong in that knowledge and say, I can help you, but I'm not doing it. This is what you can do, but I'm not doing it for you. Yeah, you have that. You have all you need right there. Bring yourself peace of mind. So let's do these fun little whoopie-doo dolphin. Financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. That would be nice. Maybe from all this helping, maybe when they start learning their own lessons, you're going to benefit. They're going to recognize your help. They're going to recognize how you have influenced them and how you have really propelled them forward, and how much work you probably did, honestly. Maybe that's going to be, something that someone is going to embrace and say, I really want to, hey, you want to go on a vacation? There you go. You worked hard and you're going to be recognized for that. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Yeah, well, you got two good things coming in here. Once you give yourself that time space. A precious gift. And you know what could be a precious gift here? Peace of mind. Precious gift of someone like taking this load from you. Precious gift of people solving their own problems and letting you live your life in just harmony and happiness. That's a precious freaking gift. Moon, changes in your life. That's what we're hoping. We want this to change. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay, here we are over here. Do not be tempted to do everything for everyone. It's easier, probably for you. It's to see them like, oh, I don't have to do anything. Thanks. You go do it. Don't be tempted to give away your energy like that. Stand tall. Dark man, dealings and relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. Well, you might know who that is and where they fit in here. Heart, love, deep affection and caring. Yeah, I think this is, like, if I was going to put it, I'd put it right here. I think this is what has caused the problem, because you are so loving and affectionate and caring and you want to help so much. But I think you need to turn that inward and really start loving yourself more too, because you really need to take care of yourself. This is getting so heavy. And it's everybody else's crap, right? You need to take care of that. You are just so loving. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Well, if that doesn't say exactly what we're saying, is that the people who have given you all these sticks to carry, they're going to be frustrated. They're going to be saying, hey, why aren't you doing this for me? Can't you do this for me? I really need help. You do this. There's going to be frustration because all of a sudden they're going to have to stand up and they're going to have to do everything for themselves. But this is exactly what we want. We want those lessons to be learned. We want them to learn those lessons, that they can be self-sufficient, that they can do things on their own. They don't need you as a crutch. And it will be a lot of frustration coming at you. And you might say, oh, it's just easier if I do it. No. Don't do that. The outcome is going to be so much better and so much beautiful, and they're going to grow from that. Make sure you know that. This is for their good, not just you. It's for them too. So, stay strong. Career. Always comes up. Maybe it's your career. Maybe you'll be able to find, once you have energy, you're going to find a career. Maybe you'll have a career helping people help themselves. Maybe. You probably know where this will fit in. Maybe your career is what everybody in the office, maybe this isn't family. Maybe I read that wrong. For some of you, I read it right. Some of you might be that at work, everybody's dumping everything on you, right? So they're saying, oh, I don't have time to do this. Can you do this for me? Can you do this for me? And you, big-hearted you, is saying, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. You don't want to disappoint people, but who you are disappointing is yourself, because now you've got this big workload on you and you're just like, I can't get my own work done. I'm doing everyone else's. For some people, that's what that's going to be. I read this as family, but it could be work. And if it is work, then what's going to happen is maybe this is what the financial gain is that when you start working on your work, yours, not theirs, that you are going to be maybe getting more financial benefit from it, because now you're doing your work effectively, not doing their work and they get the bonuses. You're doing your work. You're getting those bonuses. Right? If this is a work problem, say no to those colleagues that are so freaking lazy and they want you to do it. You don't need that. That's not what you're there for. You have your own job. You do your own job. You do your own job, and I could see there's going to be some more financial gain. Maybe what's going to happen is the boss thought, hey, these people are really working great, giving them more work, and that work's just funneling right down to you. And they're just skating. That's not right. So if you give that work back, maybe the boss is going to see you and say, hey, you're so efficient, because you're going to be, because you've been juggling this crap for so long. You're so efficient. Maybe you're going to move up, because maybe you're going to learn how to manage these people who are just not doing their work. You're doing it. Right? So maybe you're going to come into a better position in the company, because maybe it's going to become apparent that you've been doing this work and the other people have been slacking. Maybe it's more management, more money. Maybe, if that's what the career is. I think it's family. It could be both. But thank you, Pile 3. I enjoyed this. I hope you allow yourself the rest that you need to recharge and get your light shining bright. You're such a caring, loving person. Keep that light. Thank you, Pile 3. I hope to read for you in another reading, and thank you for being here.